Katie. So this is my personal statement reflection mini speech number 2. And well, my last speech was over how teenagers are mainly the Centennial generation, how they were addicted to their phones, and that was our first big speech and everything. And how I felt before, I mean, I was practicing and trying to memorize the speech, but I was still kind of nervous because I didn't really know how to do a speech really. And so during the speech I was still nervous, and I think I had to stop the video and record it again because I was kept on messing up 5 times, which was super embarrassing for my audience, but they were super easy to work with. And then after my speech I was kind of relieved that it was done, which I think I was just happy that it was over with. But then again, throughout the whole entire speech, I think I was getting more comfortable in the end. And so then after my speech I was more comfortable with the people I was speaking in front of, and they gave me some helpful advice too, which really helped. And some of my 3 strengths, I think my voice is pretty strong. I think it projects, and I can say certain words. Sometimes I have troubles though, like how I did in the beginning. How I don't go into much detail when I'm telling a story. I feel like I just touch on it and then I move on to the next thing. And then I felt like I kept good eye contact with my audience, which was pretty easy since they were right there. Well, 3 elements that I might need to work on. I think when I was looking at people's discussions in the when they were giving me advice on our discussion post this week, I think I do actually need to stop walking around so much. I feel like I was just going back side to side, and I think that was just because I was nervous easily. And I need to stop saying That was also in one of the comments, and I think some of that comes with nervousness obviously, but I think that's just a natural thing I say a lot too. And sometimes when I get nervous I talk really fast, so I think I need to take my time and be slow. And I think that during that last speech I had a lot of information where I was trying to push it all in and try not to go over the time limit, and so I think that was one of my biggest issues. My goals for my next speech is that I hope for the informative speech that we have next, I hope that I have a strong voice to that sounds so sure about my topic. I'm so positive, and I hope my audience gets that feedback too, where they're just oh, she really believes in this topic, and even though she's not trying to persuade us or anything, that she's really trying to inform us about her topic. And I really wish I had the voice for our discussion 3 week. That guy, for our discussion, we watched that video, and that guy's voice was just so strong and he was just so convincing, and I just wish I could easily go up in front of a crowd and do the same thing that he could. And I hope that throughout these speeches, not just the next one, that my voice keeps on projecting and being that strong voice. And I hope I become more comfortable also. If I were to grade myself, I would probably give myself somewhere in the 90% area, just because I think I had a good speech, I had a good topic, but some of my transitions were a little rough, and I definitely need to work on those also. But I think I included a lot of information and walked around and didn't seem so monotone. I had hand movements and I had a great sounding voice, so I think I did fairly well for my first speech, but there's definitely some places where I need to work on. So in the end, I definitely need more areas that I need to work on. Definitely need to maybe practice more, practice, but I had fun for my first speech, and I can't wait to see what I'm going to do for my informative speech. Thank you.